I'm, I think, close to the end of chapter 6 out of 17. So, I think we'll get started in about 3 minutes. So 4:35. We'll be getting started. Let me see. Can I see my microphone from here? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, before I start, I gotta go tell Parent. Wasn't sure if he texted you, so I figured I'd just hand everything up. Okay. Okay. There we go. Message has been passed along, and now we're good. Hey, Amarella and Conquer. It is going good. How's it going for all of you? Just in time, we are going to be getting started in about, it's like a minute and a half now, I think. 4:35. Eastern Daylight Time will be our start point. And then we will go. Brought in laundry and now munching on some watermelon. Nice. Definitely the summer fruit of choice there, Conquer. That's good. That's good. I just did some laundry myself before I got this all started. Started laundry just a little late today, though, so I don't think I'm going to get it all done before the end of the day. But we'll see. We'll see how efficient I'm feeling by the time I'm done with the stream. Doing okay, but sick, but okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. Hopefully the sickness gets a little bit better over the course of the next few days for you. Because I know how it feels to be sick, having been sick at least once in my lifetime. Yeah, not to make light of it. Hope it all feels better for you soon. Yes, exactly. Just like Conquer said there. Okay, 4:35. Let's get the ball rolling today. Hopefully I don't have to do any more side quests that require me to buy porn for a child. I'm probably on a list now just for doing that side quest. But then, you think about it this way, Kiryu's already on a list. He's on a list with the Yakuza, and somehow I feel like that list will lead to a more violent outcome than being on a list of people who have sold porn to children. I mean, I could be wrong. I've never sold porn to children in my lifetime, so... but, well, you know, this game brings out the craziest aspects of my life that I never thought I would have to tackle, obviously. But I think that's just a relevant point to Japan as a whole. Might want to hide any of the skeletons in my closet before I take a vacation there, I think. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition. Last time, Kiryu got himself in a whole mess of trouble because he started buying up some real estate via some of the help that Yamanoi gave us. And in the process of doing so, he also got himself involved in another member of the top lieutenants of the Dojima clan, Awano. And now we have to go home after having gathered up some information, and we have to go to sleep, knowing that tomorrow Awano's goons will be literally everywhere trying to viciously murder us so that they can get there's probably some kind of reward or something, like a headhunter bounty type of a deal or something like that. So we'll have to worry about that. You can get your own taxi, sir. I gotta get this one. Of course they're busy. I have the money, but I don't want to pay you 10,000 yen for this car when it's normally 470. That's inflation if I've ever seen it. Like, holy cow. Alright, well, that's fine, because that means I can hoof it back to my apartment, and I can check out my capital, which should be taken care of by now. Maybe I can buy up another building on the way. I think I'm almost to the point where I can buy up that one pachinko parlor that was over here, if I remember right. That's what it was. I don't know. We'll see when we get closer. Yeah, long time no see there, Rockin' Fun. How you doing? Just got back from my vacay last week on Wednesday, Thursday, so I had a little bit of time off. I'd like to say that I'm well rested, but, well, sleep is a fleeting thing, unfortunately. I feel like I'm going to run into somebody while I'm on this narrow passage if I read chat, so I'm just going to try not to run into people. If they run into me, there's nothing I can do, but, you know, I'll just hold walk. There we go. Kind of timing is wanting to arrive at the stream at the exact moment to hear me talking about buying porn to children. With a game like this, I'm not shocked, Rockin' Fun. I'm not shocked, because that's one of the things that we did last time, honestly. It was a very odd quest. If you have never seen it before, I would not search it on Google, because you'll probably be put on the same list that I'm on now. Having done the quest, but, well, you know. Anyway, I think the parlor's right around here somewhere. I could also look for, like, places that aren't as much. Architectural firm? How much do they need? 13. That would let me take a little bit of my stuff, like, keep a little bit of my money, so let's buy it. Sweet. That gets me a little more property management in this area. Oh, he didn't do the I'll make you an offer thing. Come on, Kiryu. Don't leave me hanging now, man. Ooh, nouveau riche. Nice. This will get me a little money back. Maybe my HP back, too, if I stand still. Are you okay, sir? Are you gonna get up? Nice. How much money did that guy give me? Oh, quite a bit. Like 5 million? 4 million yen? Something like that. So, yes, miraculous timing, absolutely. Took you way too much time to write this. Your English is way too rough. Usually use watermelon for juice, and it's damn too good and refreshing. I know, man. Watermelon juice is great. It's really, really good. I like it quite a bit. This is the place I was going to buy, right? Yeah. Well, we don't have the money for that right now, so we'll worry about that in a little while. But we'll try to keep buying up properties as I go. Yeah, Nouveau Riche is the name of the that particular group of enemies. They usually have quite a bit of money on them, so it's a rather nice little find occasionally. I usually find like one per stream, it seems like, so. Why is it written that way? Just the enemy type, enemy name, basically. It's their class of enemy. I don't know why it's written that way. Isn't there normally like a hyphen in between it, though? Like, if I remember my French correctly, I think that's how they write it normally. I could be wrong, though, Rockin' Fun. You're the expert here, so you tell me. It's good, too. Today, however, you decided to cut it out. Good choice. Good choice. The only thing that I find with watermelon is make sure that you eat it all, pretty much, when you're cutting it up like that, because sometimes I find we have leftovers, and then it gets stuffed in the back of the fridge with everything else, and it never gets eaten. And it kind of sucks. Anyway, let's get our payout. Sweet. That'll increase the bank account quite a bit. Money battle! Uh-oh. Nice. Well done. Well done. That girl knows what she's doing. Safety rating is an S. I'm a little concerned for her HP, but I guess I could recover her. Actually, let's not start collection yet. I want to invest in a few properties first before we do this. Yeah, you're a good idea for that one. There we go. Eventually, it'll bring in the dough a little bit more. Design place, you have a little bit, and you are terrible at it. Okay, well. Yeah, I was going to say, we won't get far with this one, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. I will get far with these ones, though, because I have the correct advisors for it. So. And let's check out our staff on these places. So she's in good shape, and he's in good shape for the next little bit. I will need to swap them out, I think, after one more go, because they're both bad on their safety influence, and, well, their influence, basically, after the next round of payments. So, I think we should be good. Let's start collection. And they'll work on getting me some money very passively while I go do other things. It's French, but it's kind of weird. It's literally new rich, yeah. I think it was something that's sort of, it was sort of like a pop culture thing, you know. It just sort of sprang out of the French language for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it sounded like rich, I guess. For lack of a better word, it sounded more rich than it actually was because of the way that it's written. I couldn't really tell you, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really sure where it came from. I know it was a thing that was said, I don't know, who came up with the idea. No, that goes to why I usually cut the watermelon in half, only use 1 or 2 halves at a time. That's a good idea, yeah. That way it doesn't really go to waste. That's the worst thing. You buy a full fruit for, like, what would it be, like $8 or $9 for a whole watermelon, and then you end up not using all of it? It's like, oh, man. It sucks. I cannot believe I got back home without even really running into any trouble. That's incredible. Well, anyway, Cole said I should pack plenty of healing items before I go into this next part, but I have like 5 toughness lights. I think that's good enough. Or not toughness light, just regular toughness, I think. So I should be okay. If I have to, I'll just, retry. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Conker. I knew what you meant, because we try to do the same thing when we cut ours up. You know what sounds really good now, though, is a watermelon smoothie. Just get a little bit of ice and ice cream and stick it in a thing. Stick it in a blender. That sounds really good now. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look into getting that or making that or something like that after the stream. Oh, jeez. I don't know where Mr. Shakedown is. I was expecting to see him as soon as I booted up the stream like that one time, but I didn't see him again. Maybe he's sleeping at the park. I do have that one ability with Kiryu that makes him sleep at the park a lot, so it could be. Excuse me, I need to blow my nose a second. Allergies are acting up again a little. See, that's the thing, is that I'm usually pretty good with my allergies. It's just that occasionally I'll have like allergy attacks, basically, where I have to blow my nose almost constantly for like 15 or 20 minutes at a time. It sucks. And I just had one of those just before the stream, which I guess is better than having it on the stream. You don't want that to happen. So check some English names of 14 actions, and some of them from Dancer and Red Major is 100% French. Is that like a thing to have French names for random stuff in video games? Sometimes, yeah, actually, Rockin' Fun. In the U.S. and stuff like that, in English-speaking territories, they do that a lot, where they'll have like French names for characters or classes or whatever that have some kind of French influence. Excuse me, though I don't really know how Red Mage has a French influence to it. Maybe it's their choice of weapon, because their weapon is basically like a rapier, which is traditionally from what I understand, it's a French sword type traditionally. Or maybe that's just my culture telling me it's a traditionally French sword. I don't know. Either way, yes, they definitely do that in quite a number of video games, actually, that I can recall. So, yeah, like using a different language, name something or another, make it sound cooler. Pretty much, yeah, make it sound cooler or fancier than it already is, Think about it, lots of French translations keep English names for stuff like mangas or JRPG, but would never have imagined it could be the other way around. Yeah, it's funny how that works, huh? But yes, they definitely do. They take potential French names for things and they keep them. So, all right, let's see what's waiting for us here, because I get the feeling we're gonna have some trouble. Why is Kuze still there? He's not part of the family anymore. What is he doing there? What are these guys trying to pull? I mean, I know they're probably trying to take over the family, but... Yeah, I don't understand why they're involved with him. Yeah, I guess he doesn't either. Like, because he's not a member of the family anymore. I mean, I guess they're just using him. Because they're like, instead of getting a new guy, let's just, I also just noticed that the one guy that's the lieutenant of our branch of the Yakuza, before we left, was also there, listening in. Yeah, Kashiwagi. That's who I was talking about.
元はといや桐生は風間の頭が拾ってきたわけです。堂島組でそのガキ始末すんのに、風間組には特にこの事務所ごと振るってもらわなきゃ。
Okay, but why though? Especially if Kazama's the one that's behind Tachibana Real Estate.
おっしゃる通りです。
だったらそろそろ始めましょうよ。
Oh boy. There's something funky going on here, because these guys are not following traditional Yakuza rules. I guess that's the point, though, isn't it? Nothing stays the same forever. They drag Nishiki into this too? Oh my god. This sucks. I don't want to fight Nishiki. He's Kiryu's bro. Red Mage combat style is definitely influenced by classic French literature, especially the fashion and the pose. Yeah, I kind of figured. So then I guess it makes sense then why they would, keep that stuff. Don't know if it was something usual or not, like the only examples in Metal Gear Solid games. Just let's give silly French names to all kinds of projects and freaking Mitsuru. Yeah. Yeah, Mitsuru is a good example. I was going to list some of her stuff there too. Trying to think of other examples. Off the top of my head, I'm kind of coming up with a blank, though, honestly. But I feel like I've definitely seen them use French names in other video games for the effort of making things sound fancier. I feel like in Tales games they've done it, but I'm not sure which one. I mean, there's Haru in Persona 5, but I don't know if she counts exactly, because her stuff isn't named, like, specifically French things, but whatever. Yeah, that's a distinct possibility, Kiryu. So places where not a lot of people are around. Do I have an objective marker? I do not. So likely then the best course of action is to head just straight towards my business and just try to go from there. I mean, if I run into people that I have to fight, then whatever, I'll just make it work. No big deal. And then I just got to get in touch with Tachibana and we'll be in good shape. I'm going to save it real quick. Just so we have a spot to jump back off at. Need to catch up to the stream you missed. You're really curious about what you're seeing right now. Yeah, basically they're hunting Kiryu now because he's no longer a part of the Yakuza family. And we started getting involved in the real estate business around here, specifically to help the real estate place, Tachibana Real Estate, acquire the empty lot, which the family that we were with also wants. So they're trying to screw us all over by not having us acquire the empty lot. And part of that is getting Kiryu dead, basically. So we're going to have to do the best we can to not die. I don't think it's going to be that difficult, I'll be honest with you. Oh, okay, I guess we need to find another route. Alright. I was expecting these guys to just let me go. Hopefully I can get to my business. I'm not even sure if I can. Well, maybe I can go down and around this way and then down here. Alright. Let's give that a shot. I'm trying to think if these are going to be sub-stories or not. They could just be information. I just don't want to rack up too many sub-stories because I've already done one for this chapter and I don't really want to do another one. I guess if it's just listening. Yeah, this looks like just info. Okay. So let's listen in on what these people have to say then. Harwin P5, really don't remember. Speaking of languages, your streams are pretty damn good exercise for your training in English. Yeah. I could see how that would be. Yeah. It's good though. It's good. I'm glad that we both get something out of it. I'm glad that you get twofold out of it. Hopefully you find some entertainment in the way that I play these games, which I'm kind of assuming from the way that you react to some of the stuff that I say and do, that you do get some entertainment out of it. But in addition to that, you can also practice your English. I personally think sometimes I have... I think sometimes I speak a little too quickly when I'm doing when I'm doing the commentary, like especially when my mind just starts going and I'm just like getting hysterical about something that happened in the game. I speak too quickly. So if you ever need me to slow down, Rockin' Fun, please, or anybody for that matter, please tell me, because I'm definitely capable of doing more enunciation and not being just super quick with it. It's not like this is a Some Call Me Johnny video where he specifically talks that fast to get everything in 20 minutes or less. So yeah, just stop me if you need me to slow down. I believe how low the level is in France when it comes to speaking English. I kind of figured everybody would be better than it is here in the United States, though, because we don't even require you to learn a second language. It's like, okay, you learned English, you're good. You can take a second language in school, but it's not required. I took French personally, and I don't really remember too much of it, to be honest. I haven't done it since high school, which is like 10 plus years at this point. But yeah, I kind of figure most places have a leg up on us, so. Okay, they're definitely directing me in a specific way around the city here. So maybe this way. Cut through Park Boulevard or something. I don't know, man. I'd be cool with just fighting my way through these guys. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like they have like GPS locators on their telephones or something like that where the family can just be like, oh, they got the shit kicked out of them. We should probably go do something about that. No, this is the 80s, bro. They don't have that technology available yet. So. It's a big combo they got me in there. Okay. Okay, this has got to stop. Get me the hell out of here. There we go. Stand perfectly still so I get a little bit of HP back. Actually, I'm not getting it back right now, so no, whatever. There we go. Man, I got the crap kicked out of me in that fight. That's no good. Too much dicking around. Well, since that's the case, why don't we eat that bento set that I got? Ooh, all the way up. Nice. It's fine. I don't mind getting the crap kicked out of me. It's just, you know, just means we got to be more careful. That's all. Heh. Okay, so they definitely are trying to say, hey, go to the empty lot because that's the place where no one in their right mind will look for you. So that's what we'll do. And that guy's done. Alright, we gotta acquire that trash can so I can see what a trash can heat kill looks like. Or heat explosion. And you, sir, are in my way. Yeah, that wasn't quite what I was hoping for. But that's okay. I was hoping he'd put it on his head, kind of like the traffic cone thing I wanted, but again, it might be a Majima thing. We might have to wait for Majima to do that sort of stuff. Oh, here we go again. Quite a bit of fighting in this part. I mean, it's fine, but, you know. Sucks to be that guy. Getting that HP back slowly but surely. Wow. Oh, okay then. Okay, I'm gonna get the bike back. And goodbye. I don't know whose bike that was, but they're gonna need a replacement. Actually, never had any problem understanding what you're saying. The way you're talking really is smooth enough for you to catch everything I'm saying. Okay, well, good. Good. Glad to hear it. Usually don't have any problem with how fast people speak. Used to mine, but that's history. Look, sometimes have problems for words you've never heard before and just bugs you for the whole sentence. I know how that goes, yeah. I definitely understand that feeling because it's the same for when you're, you know... Oh, another nouveau riche. Holy crap. Let's see if I can bump into this guy and see what happens. There. He didn't want any. He's gonna get some now. Hey, an umbrella. Grab that. Yeah. Throwing his weight around a little, huh? Yeah. Okay, well, got some money out of him, so that's good. I really shouldn't be picking fights, but, you know. It's fine. But yeah, I definitely get that. It was the same way for me when I was learning other languages, like with French and stuff. It's like, what is that word? What does that do for me? And really, it's even the same way in English. I mean, part of the thing when I was doing research classes, like research-based classes, like in psychology and stuff when I was in college, one of the major things that got me was the jargon that was used, like the sentence structure and the wording choice that they would use for these papers, because it always sounded so haughty, I guess. Like they were trying specifically as hard as they could to talk above you. Like these facts were something that you needed an advanced IQ in order to understand. And it's like, just speak in English, for Christ's sakes, like plain English, so that, like, this is the reason why your research doesn't get any traction. All it gets is this, whatever you get from the psychological journal, and you just get this echo chamber of people feeding back to you the same sorts of things, because you're not putting your work in a way that the layperson can understand. And that sort of got a little tangential there, but it's just something that always bugged me about a lot of research-based stuff, is that they always talk in this, or do their papers in this very specific way that makes it so inaccessible that it will literally never help anyone. And it blows, because it means that the application part, you literally need someone to translate that paper to get it to have some sort of practical application. And I'm just like, how does this happen? When did we get like this? Where it's like we'd rather sound like we know what we're talking about, sound super important, than get this information to people that can actually use it. You know? It's like, okay.
Can't stop because spoilers, but here's some bits.
Nice. Kira, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate those. Thank you so much. Yeah, but get out of here as quick as you can. You don't want spoilers. You won't get much out of this, but, you know. But you were saying before, since you're sticking on those streams since a year, you think? Guess the answer by itself question, do you find entertainment in the streams? That's true, Rockin' Fun, yeah. And I appreciate you always dropping by for the streams there. It's good of you to keep coming back, and I appreciate it. So, to be fair, you need a really high IQ to say baguette, yeah. I don't have that really high IQ, so I might have even said baguette incorrectly there. Then again, when my brother is dissociating in my car when I pick him up, he often says in response to my things, and this is just it doesn't mean anything response, it's just it's his way of saying, oh, okay, or, you know, yeah, gotcha, is he says, je suis baguette, which I keep telling him, Cole, that is not correct. That is not how you say, I am a loaf of bread in French. But he sticks with it. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? This is going to turn into a meme between the two of us. We're just going to, like, we're going to say this to our kids or something, and they're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about, Dad? And we will never tell them. Anyway. Well, it's not exactly infighting, Mr. Tojo Clan. I get the feeling Majima's going to somehow, like, get back to the top of the Tojo clan, and they're gonna like move in. Like the Dojima clan is gonna get like totally wiped off the map or something because of Kiryu's actions, and then after that point, like the Tojo clan's just gonna come back in, and Majima's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm the head of the Tojo clan now. Fuck you, buddy." Because I heard that he's like a minor villain or something in the series. I don't know if that's true or not, but Cole made it sound like you fight him a bunch in other games. Okay, so we obviously have to go down this way through Park Boulevard to get to Shibuguchu Street. I didn't say that correctly. So let's go find the exit here. Oh, here we go again. Man, these guys are respawning faster than I know what to do with them. Not enough AoE on that swing there. That's okay. You guys can hit me from behind if you want, but it's really not going to help you when I just keep doing this. I'm beating up Shibuya. Oh my god. That takes care of you. Don't start with me. Nope, well. Okay then. That will work. Grammatical structure of the English is way easier and way less of a mess than French. French has this horrifying mess in some aspects. Yeah, I get you there. Like, conjugation when I was doing French was just like, oh my god. Like it took me a long time to get conjugation correct when I was doing French. It was a mess, man. Once you get it, it's like fine, you know, you got it, you understand what you're talking about, but it takes a while, and that's one of the basics of the language too, is getting the conjugates correct, and it's, oh my god. It's so hard for somebody who's spoke English all their life to understand what's going on with that, you know. Because a lot of our stuff, we don't really have that in our language, you know. Oh boy. Now comes the fun part. How about I give you a taste of your own medicine first? Defeat your pursuer. Alright, that I can do. Let's get him down. Was just waiting to see if I could activate the standing still thing, but didn't really have the opportunity, so. Hey, trash can. See, that's the trouble, is that sometimes I'll go to pick up a weapon and I just like, it just doesn't work because there's too many enemies. So what I need to do basically is I need to go pick up a weapon like when I'm not being surrounded. I think that would be a little more effective, probably. What do we got here? Salt. I don't know how I'm going to use this as a weapon, but sure. Who else wants some? Excuse me, pardon me. Next section. I don't have the salt anymore. Okay. I'll keep the umbrella. That seems like it would be worth it. language reminds you of funny stuff you learned in Mario and Luigi RPG. Did I play them? I have played Superstar Saga, yes. I have not played, unfortunately. I have not played any of the games other than Superstar Saga. And I should really remedy that, and you can bet your ass that I'm going to remedy that when I am doing it on the stream here. I kind of want to, almost am getting a little bit of a kick to want to play Mario and Luigi again. I don't think I'm going to play it on the 3DS, but I'll definitely play the GBA version. That was the version I grew up with. Get here in 2 minutes? Uh-oh. I don't know where we're going, but we got to get there in 2 minutes, so... Or at least out of here in 2 minutes. It's getting crazy out here. Yeah, Superstar Saga was super awesome. One of my favorite RPGs, honestly. We got to play it at some point for the stream. Don't even worry about that. I definitely will be playing it for the stream at some point. It's just a matter of when at this point. Excuse me. Alright, well, we got out of that in time. I could just sit here and wait for my HP to come back, really, if I wanted to. I feel like that's a little boring, but, you know, it'll lower my heat gauge, but that's okay. Yeah, Superstar Saga was awesome, and we definitely need to play it for the stream. It was one of the Game Boy games that I brought along with me on many a vacation. 1 minute? Oh, God. Better be quick about this one, Kiryu. I know exactly how to do it, too. Nice. That will make things a lot easier. Use them heat actions. Yeah, it even stops time when it uses the heat actions, so they definitely want you to use them, so might as well use them maliciously. Where's the other guy? Ah, there he is. Okay. I was gonna say, now let him give me 30 seconds for the next fight. Excuse me! It's all nice for you guys to be watching the fight, I appreciate it, but I got places to be and people to see, so I can't pay for this stream machine right now, damn it. Let's see, next destination's over there, okay. I'll just wait to top off. There we go. Now we're good. Now we can do our sprints. I'm just waiting for one of them to pull out a gun or something. Yeah, like I said, didn't I just call it? Alright, I'm gonna need this bike. There we go. Anything else to grab? I don't think so. Ah. Okay, Kiryu, you need to use the heat action to pause the game. They just spent like 8 seconds wandering around, flailing my arms like an idiot. Uh-oh. Okay. No, pick up the... Damn it. Alright. I'm getting a little pissed off now! Okay, now, when you do stuff like that, there is nothing to grab, even though it said that I could grab something there. Okay. Let's bring it back now. Bring it back now. We had some trouble there for a second. We're going to be good now. Yeah, it's been 1 minute, so now we got even more trouble. Oh boy. Alright. Here we go. Let's see here. I got heat actions. I might as well use them. Probably should have used them on a different guy than this guy, because I probably just wasted a little bit of damage, but that's okay. The more I stand still, the more HP I'll get back, though, so that's good. I was gonna say, did I use my thing there? I did. Okay, you're dead. Well, not dead, but you know what I mean. This guy's got some defense, though, I'll tell you what. Alright, so where's the thing that it said I could pick up? Because there was definitely a pickup over here. Or two. Oh well. More money for me. Alright, next destination is out here. I don't know where they're sending me, but, you know. Let's see. Planning to do the series, you highly recommend original versions for Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story. 3DS remakes are interesting take, but sadly really feel like they're weaker versions. See, that's the thing, is that I didn't really... That's why I didn't pick up the 3DS versions, honestly, is because I was like, well, I already have the GBA version and the DS version for the other ones, and the extra modes don't really sound that interesting to me. Like, they feel like they're tacked on, you know what I mean? So... whole series, honestly, are impressive. We're not even going to talk about the OST. Oh my god, the OST in those games are fantastic. It's by Yoko Shimomura, so you know it's going to be fantastic, but just like, Jesus Christ, it was well done. Suggest the game yourself. You hadn't already suggested Assassin's Creed. Oh, don't you guys worry about that. Like I said, I kind of almost feel like going to play the games again, but when we're done with Champions of North, depending on what game that was suggested gets picked, I may end up picking up the game and playing it for the stream again anyway, so... I don't know who came up with hiring Yoko Shimomura for most of the OST of it, but it's genius, perfect fan service. I know, man. Oh my god, it was such a great choice. Could do it since technically you didn't make any suggestion on the list. You could, Rockin' Fun. But like I said, I mean, you could just for insurance, because I do pick games, like sometimes I'll look at the games. Here we go, again, hang on. Yeah, sometimes I'll look at the games and stuff and be like, oh, well, you know, I agree, so I'm going to pick this one. So if you want to suggest it, you definitely can, and I might still pick the game that was on the list as the game that I play, just in my slot, not in the slot. It's hard to explain this, but like with Bloodborne, right? Bloodborne was in the suggestions list, but I said, you know what? I agree. I want to play Bloodborne because it's close to Halloween, so I bumped it off the list and used it as my personal choice of the game that I wanted to play at the time. So I could do the same thing with any of the games. If I'm like, oh, well, you know, Rockin' Fun suggested Mario and Luigi, I've been kind of wanting to play it anyway. Yeah, I agree. I'll pick that one for my personal pick. So yeah, you could, if you want to there, Rockin' Fun. It would definitely work out. There's a lot of weapons here. Alright. I gotta beat my way out of this section, though, to get access to those weapons. I feel like we've already beaten up an Ishihara. Maybe they're like actual bros, like not just Yakuza bros, but like actual. Okay, that's no problem. Let's just use the weapons that we have. Nude Playhouse sign. Well, that business is a little upset by my decision there. Oh my god, that guy has a sledgehammer. What the hell am I going to do with a sledgehammer? I guess I could just keep using weaponry. Pick up the bike, Kiryu. There we go. Well, he's down and out with it, but... Can you give me that, please? I would appreciate it if you would give me that. Because then I could use it for all of my own tender beating needs. Okay, well, we got rid of the guy with the sledgehammer, so that's the most important thing. I didn't even mean to grab this guy, but it's fine. Just beat it out of him. What other fun toys can I play with around here? How about this one? Whoops. Yeah. You're kicking my toys over! I don't like it! About to be a child throwing a temper tantrum here. The further away I get from these enemies by just beating them up consistently, the further away I get from other enemies punching me in the head. So, the way I see it, that's the best way to do it. Alright. Just don't get up, man. Make it easy on yourself. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's see, next place we're going. I can't zoom out anymore. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where we're going now, but it's not letting me go any further than this section of the city, so it's gotta be around here somewhere. Partner's Time tends to fall off people's radar. Not like it's bad, but not super amazing. Really like it, though. Love the general tone and ambience of the game. Go as far as say you enjoy it more than Paper Jam. Paper Jam was fun, too. Haven't played past Partners in Time, but that's because you don't want to pick up another RPG to play through. I understand that feeling, Conquer. It's tough with RPGs because they're usually longer endeavors. How that is. I only have a brief amount of experience with Partners in Time. I played it once when I was on vacation. My cousin had it, and he was stuck on this one section with a boss, and I don't understand how he didn't really soft lock himself or something ridiculous like that. This guy's got a lot of HP. Holy crap. He didn't like soft lock himself or anything. It's just I don't really know, man. It's tough because I was trying to help him get through the section that he was in, and it was really difficult. Like the boss that I was fighting, I don't know if he was like over level or under leveled, like to hell and back or something, but the boss that he was fighting was like obnoxiously difficult. Like I couldn't even make a dent. So speaking of not making a dent, this guy is tanky. I'm gonna need to use more weapons, I think. Hang on. Beat my way out of here. Give me the bike back, you asshole! Okay. This is going very poorly. Okay, let's see here. See if I can funnel them all in front of me here. Use the iframes. There we go. I should have seen the counter coming. I'm trying to get through this without using healing items, but I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. Can you hit the guy behind him, Kiryu, please? Okay, now take care of that guy. And yeah, we're going to need a healing item here. Okay. There we go. Oh god, oh god. Saw it happening and there was nothing I can do. I was still stuck in the combo there. I need an accessory that like gives me HP back when I use a heat action, because I feel like that would really work in my favor. Okay. Get myself out of there. Alright, I saw a sign that I could pick up. Okay, it's a banner. Same difference, really. I hate this guy's flying kick. You should not be able to do that, sir. You're way too fucking heavy for that. Oh, God. That's what you get for doing that. Now for you. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay. Whew. 21 million yen, though. Holy crap. Can I pause this? I can. Let me read what I got in here. Hang on. Do heat actions for weapons that you can pick up change in, say, Beast Style? I think they do, Conquer, yeah. I just haven't really been using Beast Style all that much. I probably should have been using it more there because it was an... I mean, Beast Style is more for AoE. So I probably should use it a little more than I do. I usually stick to Brawler, but I need to get out of that mindset, I think. Remember what boss it was? Friend of yours used to have a problem with this one boss. It was a tough fight. Oh, God. We're going back years here, Rockin' Fun. I think if it helps, my cousin was at, like, I think level 12 or 13, like somewhere in the low teens for level. So it had to have been somewhere around that point in the game. I don't recall exactly what it was, though. So have Nier Automata, Dragon's Dogma, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Uncharted 4, and Xenoblade Chronicles to name games that are the first playthroughs to finish. Oh, boy, you got a long way to go then, Conquer. Yeah, I completely get not wanting to add to that list, because that list is probably 250 hours worth of games, potentially. Good lord. There were quite a lot of them, wasn't there?
Yakuza に追われてるんでしょあんた
I mean, yeah.
そんな風に街歩き回ってたらまたすぐ見つかっちゃうよ
I noticed
あんた
that.
さえよかったらちょっとうちの店に寄ってかない うちの店ちょっと作りが特殊でさ裏から下水道に降りていけるの
Oh my god.
誰にも見られずにこの辺りから離れられる
Yeah, I'd say that's a little unconventional then.
あんたを追いかけてんのが堂島組だから
So who were you with?
そうにしてさそいつら好きなやつなんてこの町にはいないよ
I used to be with that family. That's not a good hot take there.
ヤクザに消されるなんてもったいないし
Alright, you don't have to lay it on. You already convinced me.
まあ他に当てがあるならいいけど
That is the question. I get the feeling Kuze's laying some kind of trap because he wants me to go somewhere, but yeah, you know. Maybe not. We'll see. It doesn't matter, but, you know. So it's a different boss then. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure there, Rockin' Fun, exactly which one it was, unfortunately. Nier Automata's quite short, fortunately. That is true. The only thing that I got the impression of is that Nier Automata is one of those games where you have to play it through multiple times, and so that's where I figure a lot of the play time would come from. Like to get all the endings and stuff. Forgot Emulated games site there only being 2, those being Pokemon Soul Silver and The World Ends With You. Okay, then yeah, you still got a ways to go then, Conquer. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles is 100 hours, and that's like just the normal stuff. Like if you do all side quests, I imagine it's even longer than that. Like it rivals Final Fantasy 12, which is saying something because Final Fantasy 12 is fucking long, dude. Like holy shit. I just did a casual playthrough of the Zodiac Age like before I started doing these streams. And it took me 77 hours, I think, to just get through it casually. It was nuts. So, you're only around maybe halfway through Xenoblade at best. Oh my god. You got a ways to go, Conquer. Oh my god, yeah, holy... I didn't expect it to actually, like, literally the back door leads directly into the sewers. You guys gotta watch for alligators or something, man. Well, you know, probably pay. Maybe they'll pay you a little more for working in a literal shithole. Oh, it leads to Theater Square. Okay. Well, that's close to my business, so. Right. Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. For some dance and drink, huh, Kiryu? Getting that nice new suit all messed up, though. Yeah, I had a feeling it was a trap. Well, whatever. Even the 5 endings are like 35 hours maximum. Oh, okay. So it's not as long as I thought it was going to be. Alright. I was under the impression that it would be a longer game. Maybe I was just misled. What? Is there a motorcycle down here? Oh my god. Kiryu, you might want to get out of the main road, dude, because he's coming through. Here we go again. Ow. Okay, well, that didn't exactly end well for Kuze then. I mean, we took it, but the motorcycle kind of spun out of control. I mean, you could have just stood to the side of it and frickin', like, you know, sidekicked him. But then again, there was no quick time event here, so. You think this is fun? Are you out of your mind? Could have broke my ribs there, dude. Yeah, unfortunately. So it's going to be you, because you can't tough it out to the end. Then again, where is the end of the road for Kuze, really? Is he going to keep coming back in every Kiryu section? Okay, well, I was going to ask what you can't stand, so... Here we go again! Fighting Kuze again. I'm low on health. This might be a little bit difficult. Let's find out. I mean, I have more healing items if I need them, so... Oh, I definitely need them. Holy crap. Alright, here we go. So I'm basically fighting Slugger style now, huh? Alright. 200 heat actions! Hell yeah. Okay, I gotta remember that they can do that. But it's okay. I've still got healing items. I'm still good. Come on, Kuze. Don't tell me you're already out of gas. Nah. That was a talk shit, get hit moment. Okay, those heat actions aren't really doing all that much, so I gotta keep that in mind. Maybe if I get a little more heat, I'll be good. Yeah. Okay. I need to heal, like, right now. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. Don't you fucking start with me. I see what you're trying to do with your iframe bullshit, and I don't appreciate it. Get out of here, Kuze. There we go. Had to use a few healing items, but you know what? It's hard mode. I'll take it. If it was normal mode and I was using healing items, then I'd be a little bitch boy. But that's just my take, though. If you play this game on normal and use healing items, more power to you. I just couldn't see myself using them on normal mode. Then again, I think I'm on a bit of a difficulty bender lately. Hang on, before we keep going with this, I'm just going to read what I missed in chat. Because I feel like I'm playing games that I'm trying to make things more difficult for myself than they have to be in some cases. Like, this is the first playthrough, I'm playing it on hard. I'm doing the same thing on Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. First playthrough, playing it on hard. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on a bender lately with difficulty. Usually what happens there is I hit a brick wall and then I just have to come back down and play easy games again. But we'll see. Excuse me. Yeah, well, you don't want to pick up more RPGs. I get you. Yeah, for sure. Needed a year and a half break a second playthrough to really grasp the full story and thematics from Automata. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It is quite something. I have not played it yet. I think Cole's played it a little bit, or at the very least he's watched it. So, you know, it's a thing. Totally see and feel your point. The white suit is ruined. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's got sewer water and shit all in it now. I'm going to have to take this to the dry cleaner for weeks to get this crap out. I'm going to have to take the old suit out again. It sucks. Yeah, badass OST. It was really good, yeah. I can't really hear the OST as well as I probably could if I was playing this off the stream. I'll have to listen back to it on the VOD or something, but we'll see. Little bitch boy, if you still need healing items while playing on easy, made the battle quite intense that way. Well, that's fair, yeah. There was always some stakes to the battle, at least, you know. It wasn't like I was coming into it with full health, knowing exactly what I was doing. And I did have a little bit of regen that I could fall back on if I needed, so that's fair enough. And yeah, if I was using healing items on easy, then I wouldn't really like that too much. Again, nothing wrong with other people having to use these things on those difficulties. Some people are better at action games than others. I just know my own skill ceiling, and with action games, and I know that if I was using healing items on normal, I'd be upset with myself, so. You keep wanting me to kill you, man. I'm tired. I need a break.
殺せなかったらな。
さっきあんたが言った通り、俺は極道を張り続けなかった半端もんだ。風間のおやっさんはきっとそれを見抜いてたから、俺が極道になることを許さなかった。本物の極道ってのは多分あんたみたいな男なんだろう。それでも俺は半端もんなりの意地、最後まで貫かせてもらう。
Well, fair enough. Kuze, just a thought. How well is your pinky wrapped? Because if you keep it stuck in sewer water like that, you're going to get it infected. That could kill you, man. You might want to get up. You just give him like a crappy, respectful bow. That's funny.
Damn it, I missed it.
You just missed it. I just finished the fight.
I was talking more about the motorcycle.
Oh. I thought the guy with the sledgehammer was going to be more of a challenge, but I beat the shit out of him. It was everybody else.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Cole's here, by the way.
Not even halfway through. I have to go make dinner.
Ah, okay. Okay, Cole's here real quick, and then he's leaving because he's going to make dinner before
Damn it, I can't believe I missed the motorcycle.
before he passes out for 2 hours, but he's upset that he missed the motorcycle. And Kuze! It's okay. Okay, so now what are we going to say to the stripper lady that just sold us out? Well, she was doing her job, really, so I guess it's not exactly the same. Or are we on the other side now? I can't really tell. Is this the disco place? Yeah, it's the disco place. Well, I didn't know that this went all the way to Maharaja. Wow. Oh my, are you kidding me? What a crappy place to come out to. Seriously. Like, of all the places, they had to have planned this.
待ってたぜキリア。やっぱクゼナ兄貴はしくじったな。
何をしてるんだあんた。
Getting a little exercise.
踊ってんだよ。なあ。
Well, okay there.
ゆうべはなんで電話してくれなかったんだよ。夜通しおめえからの電話待ってたんだぜ。
Gonna make me sound like a cheap date.
おめえもこっち来て一緒に踊ろうぜキリア。
何を言ってるんだ。あんた俺を殺そうとしてんじゃなかったのか。用がねえなら行かせてもらう。あんたのお遊びに付き合うつもりはない。
Something tells me you're gonna regret saying that, Kiryu.
俺はおめえに感謝してんだよ。
And why is that?
風間の頭にクゼの兄貴。俺にとっちゃ目の上の単行部だった二人を追い脅すきっかけを作ってくれた。ほんとおめえは俺にとって福の神だ。俺はなキリ。
What did I give you on Kazama,
お
though?
めえを心の底から助けてやりたいと思ったら。どうせここでだってもうおめえに逃げ場はねえ。話ぐらい聞いてったらどうだ。
I mean, I guess it can't hurt. I mean, what's the worst he's gonna say, right? Fight me? Okay. So what's your offer? What are you trying to have me do or say here?
話ってのは何なんだ。
いやよ、ついこの前おめえがクゼの兄貴と揉めた後ぐらいによ、ゴルフ行ってきてな。甲州カントリークラブ。すげえいいコースだったよ。
Okay, and?
何の話だ。
おめえは知らねえかもしれねえが、ゴルフ場ってのは飯がうめえ。コースの後のカレーとサウナ。あれ覚えちまったら。
Curry after 18 holes of golf sounds like a trip to the bathroom waiting to happen. Like that's the kind of that's the kind of food that just runs right through you, man. Especially after exercise like that. Well, I guess if you ate it before, that'd be even worse.
実は重要なことだったりするもんなのによ。まあいい。そのゴルフの帰り寄ってきたよ。おめえと錦山の実家に。
You visited Sunflower.
風間の頭が面倒見てるって話だったから、さぞかし豪華なとこだと思ってたが、ありゃ犬小屋だな。
Well, he's in jail. What do you want?
初老の園長さん、お元気だった。
Isn't Yumi still in school? So maybe she might still be at Sunflower. And I think that might be where he's going with this.
100万ポッチ小遣いやったら涙流して喜んでたよ。いい人だな、あの園長。
あわな。
Come on, man, get to the point. Just say you took Yumi. Just tell me that so I can kick your face in right now. I mean, I could run to Osaka. How far away is Osaka from Kamurocho anyway? I have a favorite ramen joint? I didn't know that. I have to go there a little more often. Here's the trouble though, what if I go with Tachibana? Then you'll never be able to find me. Public relations. Something tells me you wouldn't make a good PR manager. Or you'd be a very good one, because you'd use all the tricks in the book. Speaking of two damp shits, I probably smell like two damp shits right now. Having been in a sewer. So every living man's dream in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Yeah. The American dream, the sweet life, whatever you call it. Why do you care so much? The guy doesn't even know where the owner is yet. I think Kiryu knows what I was just saying about how Tachibana could just take me wherever the hell. So. You motherfucker! Come on, man. She didn't deserve that. Oh my god. You should watch yourself, man. I've beaten people up that have pistols already. Before we hear Kiryu's response, let me catch up on chat. Battle was intended to be at least a little bit hard and intense, so it might have looked like the right choice of difficulty. Yeah, that's what I figured. It felt like on normal, the battles were just like... It felt too much like Mooks and Dynasty Warriors. I don't know if you guys have played Dynasty Warriors games. I've barely played them myself, but a lot of the standard fights didn't feel like much more than just a one-sided fight, you know what I mean? I'd rather there be two sides to the fight where I have to actually not just mash buttons, you know what I mean? And hard seems like it's a good mode for that, so. In the case of Nocturne on max difficulty, just you dare. I did have a weird moment with Nocturne last night, though. I was hopelessly lost in the tunnels below Ikebukuro, like the place where you fight all the Oni and stuff, right? No idea where the hell I am. I'm on the 5th basement floor, something like that, whatever. I just fell down a hole that just appeared in the middle of the floor directly below me. It's a trap, obviously. It's a trap hole, basically. And I was like, oh, there's a chest right in front of me. I hit the chest up, and it was 3 trolls in the chest. And they just kept spamming Berserk, which is an AoE random hitting physical skill. And they kept getting crits, which means they get an extra turn for every crit they get. But it wasn't just like, it wasn't like they had caught us from behind or something like that where critical hits happen more often. We were facing front, directly towards them, and they were getting like critical hits on at least 2 of my party members for every Berserk they were using. By the end of the slaughter, there was one of my party members was completely dead, and the other 3, including the main character, were significantly hurting. I think the only one who wasn't on red HP was my one physical attacker, who has like almost 500 HP at level 35 or something. Just ridiculous. He has the HP plus 30% skill, so that's why. And I just looked at the game. I looked around the room for a second. I wasn't frustrated, wasn't angry, nothing. I just looked at the game. I looked around for a second. I said, that's enough Nocturne for tonight. And I turned it off. And I didn't turn it back on. I wasn't even that far from a save point either. That's the funny thing. I just said that was nope. That's enough. That's enough. I don't need to deal with this tonight, and I haven't turned it on since. I don't think I'm sick of it yet because I'm a masochist, so I like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It was a weird moment for me. It was like I was very lucid to the idea of okay, I'm done with this for tonight, and I don't know that I've ever had that kind of a moment before. It was weird. Cannot and will not believe the Kiryu suit somehow got cleaned while walking in there. Yeah. I don't understand how that works exactly, Conquer, but I guess it works the same way as people getting broken limbs and everything else like that, or almost dying in the fights, and then they can just get up like nothing happened. So. Kiryu is a Majima, so you can't kick your ass with breakdancing. Yeah, unfortunately, The acting in this is really good, though, from what I've seen. The voice actors do a really good job of selling the characters from what I've heard of them, so. And it's hard for me because there's that disconnect. It's in a different language, so it's hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, I'm impressed so far from what the acting they've done. They've definitely sold the characters, so. You're expecting the lady to T-pose in the background? Dreams of T-pose are over. Yes, I actually am doing Nocturne on max difficulty. I'm playing it on hard mode as my first playthrough of the game. I tried normal mode, honestly. I played for like the first 2 hours on normal mode, and I was just like, this doesn't feel like the real Nocturne experience, copyright restriction, trademark limited. What's the real Nocturne experience, copyright restriction, trademark limited? And I said, maybe it's hard mode. So then I played on hard mode, and I was like, okay, now I understand what people are talking about when they say this game is hard. Because normal mode was, it wasn't so hard. I mean, it was like, okay, play it like I've played a Persona game before. Have all of the different spell types that I can exploit weaknesses on, and I'm fine. Hard mode is another beast altogether. It still works if you have all the weaknesses and stuff to do stuff, but, well, basically, if you're the proper level for a dungeon in Nocturne on hard difficulty, and you encounter a group of 3 enemies, if they focus in on your main character, you're dead. Like, that's how that works. If you're the proper level for the dungeon and you get focus targeted in a single battle by a group of enemies, you are dead. You are going back to the last checkpoint. So, the last save point. So, it's tough, but I've made it through pretty okay so far. But, think you know what moment I'm talking about, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Iwano probably does want a pawn to use, that's true. Oh, is Twitch lagging randomly again? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think it's going to be a summertime thing there, Conquer. there's probably a lot more people watching Twitch stuff now that they're out of school and that sort of stuff. So, you know. Is it reassuring to say that there's that one boss that will top every pain that I've encountered? Not on your part. I don't know if I've encountered a boss that's like that so far. I have had a couple bosses where it's like, okay, I really need to figure out the strategy for this one. But once I get it, it was fine. Hellbiker, I think, was the hardest one that I've faced so far in Nocturne. And it was just because I didn't really have the correct resistances for him. I needed both force and fire resistance on my teams at the same time as also having a physical resistance on the team, and I just didn't have the correct trained demons for it. But once I switched my team around a little, I was in good shape, so... Excuse me. Most likely on your end where it's like... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that sucks. That's no good. Let's see what our move is. Okay, well now my move is just to beat the shit out of you because you just threw the gun down. You shouldn't have tossed your gun, man.
死ぬか生きるか大した問題じゃねえ。何言ってんだてあんたが楽しいかどうかで物事を決めるのと同じ。俺は好きか嫌いかで決めるだけだ。
No, that's a fair way to live then.
俺が行く理由はただ一つ。あんたと組むのが死ぬほど嫌だってことだ。キリ言ってねえ。なら。
Well, that can be arranged, Kiryu, so maybe don't ask for that. Damn. What a badass. How the boss that can have as many turns at once, depending on our... Oh, I know how to handle that boss, Rockin' Fun. I know how to handle that boss. And look, he was even full of shit. There's nobody out here. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Yeah, that I know how to handle that boss, because that boss is infamous. It transcends the boundaries of the game. You hear about it in internet circles when you're talking about difficult bosses in video games, right? The boss in question that you're talking about, I would imagine, is Mott, which is... he was in P5 as well, but he's a lot more obscene in Nocturne, because he can spam a move that gives him more turns. And then he can keep spamming moves that increase his magic, and then he just spams Megadolion on you until you die. But you can handle him by always making him use the Canceller, so the Kaja or the Kanda, by debuffing him. And then not buffing yourself all the way to full, because he has less likelihood to spam Beast Die if you don't buff yourself to full, from what I understand about the mechanics of the game. I could be wrong, but eventually I will get to him, and I'm not really worried, honestly. Speaking of worry, here's Nishiki. I'm glad he's okay. Yeah. Right. So where am I gonna go? Right. Are we going to Osaka? Is that actually going to be a thing now? Am I going to be running around where Majima was? Oh boy. I guess we're going to have to see. I hope he told them not that we can't go to Sunflower, because they got that place canvassed too. Yeah, I know the trick, yeah. It, like I said, it sort of transcends the boundaries of its own, of just the game that it's in. Mott does. So you hear about the ways to beat him from other people on the internet when they're talking about difficult boss fights. So Yeah, I know the trick. I guess technically that means that it's not really... I have that kind of foreknowledge that you don't have during a blind playthrough, but yeah, I think I know how to handle it. And I haven't really seen any of the other fights, honestly. Sometimes I'll plug in a playlist which has some of the fights that like it's low-level fights that I've already done, but did you end up at Sunflower though? But yeah, I sometimes I turn on that playlist and it plays past that point, like when I'm going to sleep, but it's because I fall asleep, and then it's like, oh crap, I played the whole playlist while I was sleeping. So. Oh, he still got his lighter. Yeah, I think I remember that. He gave it to him, if I remember. It's like his fancy lighter. Well, you won't be able to ask for it back because if I'm not in Kamurocho again. Oh. That explains it. I know where they're going to cliffhang us for this one. I don't know, man. You're the one holding the gun. So then why are you doing it? Well, yeah, they kill everyone they know. Right. So you're promising me a quick and painless death as opposed to a torturous and painful one. Oh, good. Then you can come work for me. You had a lot of smoke left there, Kiryu. Are you sure you wanted to get rid of it? Yeah, I imagine it's a lot to go through. It's gotta be hell for him. It's gonna be something like keep Yumi safe, and then he's not gonna be able to do it. Not as easy when I'm looking at you, is it?
情けねえこと言うんじゃねえ。そんなんじゃてっぺん取れねえぞ。
See, I thought that was where they were going to cliffhang us with the gunshot and then we go back to Majima, but apparently not.
どうした？しっかり狙え。まだ死んでねえぞ。撃てねえよ。撃てるわけねえよ。
Poor Nishiki.
やっぱり俺はおめえと一緒じゃなきゃダメだ。極道として俺なんか今まで生きてこられたのもおめえがそばにいたからだ。ほらおめえが一緒じゃなきゃ何やっても半端で意味がねえんだよ。俺だって同じさ。お互いまだガキだってことだ。つまらねえ火種つけちまって世話になったおやっさんにも迷惑かけてそれで
I see you guys chatting over there. I don't want to interrupt what's going on, though. I'll look at it after we're done. Sorry. I'm enthralled right now.
半端なガキでしかねえ。俺だって人思いに死なせてやるなんて言い切ったくせにマジでダセえよ。だよな。
Gotta get that ribbon where we can.
いつまでもガキじゃいられねえ。キリア、やっぱり二人で何とかして。錦、今日ここであったことは全部忘れろ。俺も忘れる。俺は行くぜ。どうするつもりなんだ。カムロ町に戻る。俺にはまだやらなきゃならねえことがあるんだ。ダメだってキリュウ。おめえ本当に殺されちまうよ。いや、お前にもらった命だ。これでどこまでやれんのかこの目で確かめてやる。
It's a bit of a suicidal tendency, isn't it, Kiryu?
錦、まず俺からけじめつけさせてくれ。
It's like he said, though, man, we can't stay kids forever. He's got to man up at some point.
お前とはこれまでだ。今日限り兄弟の縁を切らせてもらう。キリュウ、こっから先お前は二度と俺に関わるな。
Well, it will only get you in trouble if you keep following him, Nishiki, so... Is he gonna leave him there? Oh my god, dick move, Kiryu. He doesn't even know where he went, he just started driving, man. Is he's gonna end up in like Osaka or something. Majima's gonna run into him. He's gonna be like, I have no idea where I am. Oh man. That was really good. That was really well done. Holy crap. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. You need some preparations for a hard run in this game in general, you'd say? Yeah, I think so. For Nocturne, yeah, you do need some preparations. I have a fusion calculator. I'm using the Heretic Mansion to help me calculate which demons I want to fuse at certain points and everything like that. I'm trying to make good use of the sacrifice fusion mechanic too, where I basically just say, okay, I want a new demon, I want it to have all these skills, let me just make it with the bare minimum amount of skills on it, and then sacrifice the demon that has all the good skills and throw them all on that guy. So it's worked for me so far. We'll see how it all goes when I keep going. But Interesting dilemma for a brother to willingly put a gun against his bro's face, takes a shitload of courage and sense of sacrifice. Yeah, it would have been a hell of a cliffhanger. Yeah, you're right. Like, I really dig... It reminded me almost of the cliffhanger in Final Fantasy 13 where Saz... actually, is that really spoilery for 13? Well, there's a point in the game where one of the characters in 13 is contemplating killing himself. And they end the chapter... You hear the gunshot and you don't find out what happened to him for like 3 chapters, I think. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty powerful, I think. And there's a lot of people who are like, well, the scene is diminished because there's this game mechanic that happened just before this that would totally, it wouldn't make any goddamn sense that he would kill himself. And it's like, okay, but appreciate the scene for what it is, man. Like, this is a character in a video game contemplating suicide and then potentially, we don't know for 3 chapters, potentially going through with it. Like, that action, you can't diminish that. It's suicide, man. Like, holy shit. Like, there's, okay, suicide is wrong, right? You should never resort to feeling like you should kill yourself. Like, that solves no problems in the world whatsoever. It's absolutely meaningless, and you should never do it. But seeing it happen, seeing a video game acknowledge that it could happen for people who are just hopelessly hopeless and in despair and in these situations is powerful. It brings the medium more into the real world. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's a disconnect. It feels like the game you're playing is a fantasy world where nothing wrong could ever happen. And then the character contemplates killing themselves, or in this case, the character is almost shot by someone who he would have sworn by. The guy could have been his best man at his wedding if he stayed in the Yakuza. Now he can't have anything to do with him anymore. Like, that's powerful. You know what I mean? So that was really well done. I like that a lot. So... better that way you can first enjoy and react to the scene and discuss about it with your chat after. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's true, yeah. This would have also been a good point to end the stream here, but, it's only been an hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to keep going. I'll get into Majima a little bit for like 45 minutes. We'll see what he's up to, and then we'll go from there. It's going to be like totally unrelated, though. Like, it's going to be like making light of the fact that Kiryu just almost got shot by Nishiki. Holy shit. Yeah, it was the character arcs in both situations, both here. We haven't seen the end of Nishiki's character arc yet. I get the feeling he's going to come back up again. I mean, I'm just guessing at this point, but I get the feeling we're not done with him yet. If nothing else, I've seen him in scenes that I haven't seen him in yet in the intro that I keep playing at the beginning of the streams. But for the character in 13 as well, yeah, nice character arc for him. It felt like a logical climax to all of the things that we're building up for him through the game so far, I have a lot to say about Final Fantasy 13, but we'll get to that later. For now, previously, we need to see what happened in Majima's side. Because he ended on a rather powerful note, too. He was contemplating killing, what's-her-face, Makoto there, last time we were with him.
かつてカムロ町の極道だった真島は親の意向に逆らったことで組から存在を抹消されていた。
Yeah, he didn't exactly make it like Kiryu is.
極道へ復帰する条件として佐川からある人間の殺害を命じられる。
Yeah, kill a blind woman. That'll solve everyone's problems. Apparently. Allegedly.
しかし彼女を狙う極道たちの突然の出現により真島は思いがけず誠への殺意を失ってしまう。
It really do be like that sometimes though, don't it?
仕事を命じられた殺し屋にとって許されるはずもない行為だった。
Are we going to pick up literally right where we left off? Or is it going to pick up a little after? We'll find out in Chapter 7, A Dark Escape. Moving them right along, knocking them out of the park. Yes, definitely similar climactic end. Apparently he didn't go through with it, though. Oh my god, Majima! Dude. Remember, she's blind.
倉庫や古いソファーやらそこら中積まれとる。うろうろしたら怪我すんで。
何があったんです？なんで私がこんな。
そりゃこっちのセリフや。ヤクザ連中が名指しでお前狙おうとる。心当たりないわけないやろ。
そんなこと言われても。
牧村誠という名前はテレクラの女どもによう知られとる。そいつはコウモリの入れ墨の男を探しとるらしい。その牧村誠はお前なんか、それとも名前語っとった店長の方か？
それは
お前なんか。せやったらそれがヤクザに追われとる理由か。
So what do they want with this blind lady? That's the question, isn't it?
私は何も。あなたは誰なんですか？
あ、俺か。しょうもない男や。
Well, you're never getting back into the family now, Majima.
できん。最低の。
最低の。
Well, if he told you, you probably wouldn't trust him anymore.
殺し屋や。
Okay, I guess we're going all in on this one.
牧村誠を殺せとだけ言われたんや。相手が目の見えん女とは知らされんかった。けどお前を狙ってたのは俺だけやなかった。お前って何者なんや？コウモリの入れ墨いうのは何や？なんでそいつを探っとった？いや、
リーさんはリーさんに合わせて。
あの店長はお前さらいに来てヤクザに撃たれた。
でもさっきはすぐ会えるって。
Well, he meant it because he was going to kill you and he figured he was dead too, so...
あの男何者かわからんが、撃たれるときちゃんと急所外しとった。あの出血ならしな。
本当に。
It's bad when you know that just offhand, you know.
けど
It's not like he has a medical license to be able to tell that.
洗いざれ話してもらうで。牧村誠。
私を殺しに来たんならなんで助けたの？なんで。
Well, he definitely considered it.
お前は殺されたいんか？
Then why even ask?
どの道お前生かしとることがバレたら、お前も俺も俺の雇い主に消される。
Well, yeah, probably.
せやけど、なんでお前が狙われとるかが分かれば少しはやりようがあるかもしれん。コウモリの入れ墨言うのは何や？なんでその男を探しとる？
Come on now, Makoto. Like, nothing that you say can make our situation worse. It can only make it
お前
better.
を狙ったかもしれんのや。今さら隠してもしゃあないで。
コウモリの入れ墨の話ならリーさんが知ってる。
あ？
リーさんに聞いてください。そうすればわかりますから。
本当やろな。その話もっと早い言えや。
Because she was inventing it. It's an excuse to get you away.
銃で撃たれたんや。出血多量で死んでしまうかもしれんやろ。
あなたさっき大丈夫って。
Well, yeah, but... Oh, okay, it was a lie. Okay. I was gonna say, but you could still bleed out from this stuff. It's a gunshot.
こっから出るんやない。絶対やぞ。
はい。
Oh boy. Alright, well, where are we gonna go? We gotta go to the hospital, or?
山形朝早くにすまんかったな。
オデッセイでもほとんど使わん物置や。
Oh, okay, this is the Odyssey owner. Okay, got it.
安いもんやで。けど、女閉じ込めるために部屋貸せなんて、あんたも趣味してんな。
You have no idea.
他言無用や。
大胆な男やな。そんなもんライバル店の支配人に頼むことかいな。俺がこの秘密触れ回るとは思わんのか。
Well, technically, don't both of your businesses go down?
俺はこの町におれんようになる。
Yeah,
もしそうなったら
if you say anything,
あんた
so.
困るよ。グランドとオデッセイっちゅう店が
Yeah, it was only like half hour.
どっちかの店だけになれば町自体の客足
Then they want me to get back. Come meet them on Saturday.
I think people like the competition.
野球と一緒や。一強だけのリーグ戦で客は呼べ。オデッセイだけで試合は盛り上がるんだ。
He's talking meta about the difficulty debate that I was having with myself earlier.
わかった。あんたの秘密の趣味は俺の。
It is not an indulgence. It is the farthest thing from an indulgence.
忘れんといてや。ああ、せや。真島はん。
ん？
あんた、キャバクラには行かはりますか？
What do you mean?
ああ、最近増えてきとるらしいの。グランドやオデッセイみたいなキャバレーとは少しちゃうらしいが。
Right.
せや。キャバレーのように時間制のお会計で高級クラブ並みの接待を受けられるっちゅうんで、キャバクラいうようになったんや。
Okay.
まだ行ったことないが、それが。
ほな一度行ってみたらええ。蒼天堀の夜の帝王がキャバクラ知らんやなんて。
Really?
知れたら笑われます。
I wonder why.
そんなええもんなんか？
ええ。これからは間違いなくキャバクラの時代や。男も女も必ずキャバクラに流れる。キャバレーは持ってあと数年ってとこや。
So that's probably why the mob bosses are trying to make as much money off Majima as they can now. Because the clubs are going to become more lucrative as a business.
けどあかんかった。
Pull in more money for them.
ま、いっぺん見てきたらええ。あんたにもすぐにわかるはずや。キャバクラを制す者、夜の街を制する。その言葉の意味。
Okay. I mean, we still have to go see if What's-His-Face is there, but I guess we can check out the clubs while we're at it. I feel like that's like leisure on a business job, you know what I mean? It's like we should be doing that after the fact, not before. Oh, okay. The Dragon and Tiger's done with their stuff. Yeah, that's right. They had new destinations for us, too. So, okay, that might be that. So is this like my hub place now, basically? The Odyssey Warehouse. Oh, wow, we're not even that far away from him. Holy crap. So we still got this guy in the park. We still got the save point guy up here. Actually, that might be Running Shoes, dude. And we've got the breakdancers over here. So I don't know. I feel like we might end up not doing as much like actual gameplay. Like we might not be advancing the story very much with Majima here because I'm going to be busy with other stuff. So I need to replenish a few healing items, though, I think. I need to put away one of those pocket tissues. I've got so many completion points to spend, too. Like, I need to fix that. I need to fix a few things here, basically, with Majima before we go today, I think, would be the best time to do it. So we need to go here. See the guy in the park. I should probably save as well. Let me look out and see if Mr. Shakedown is anywhere here. Oh, yeah. Well, we could go try beating him up. Which, did I get a thing in my abilities for... I think for Slugger I got the Surge thing that increases the power of my heat actions. Well, before he sees me, let me save real quick, and then maybe I'll go try and kick his ass. He doesn't look like he has that much money on him, but, you know, do the best I can. Okay, what did I miss in the thing? Lighthearted character slowly contemplating the possibility of suicide is usually really powerful. Same stuff happens to people with Junpei in the P3 moves who willingly provokes punks on the street and begs to be killed. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Really, is that it's crazy, and it's like you get some cognitive dissonance seeing that sort of stuff. It's really not something you see very often, you know. So it's yeah. Image of two of them close together like that would have been really sweet if the context wasn't so dark. I know, man. It would have been pretty good if the context wasn't like, holy shit, they're gonna die. Alright, let me see if I can bump into him or something. Yep. Alright. Let's see what you got this time, Mr. Shakedown. Are you flat broke? Alright, well, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna beat him up one of these times, I swear to God. Ah. Okay. Oh God. Ouch. I'm dying, get me out of here. Okay. You know what, I think I'm gonna use a healing item here. I probably shouldn't, but, you know. Alright. Go on, do an attack. Okay, back up. Back up, Majima, back up. Oh God. Oh, Jesus. Get up before he does that. God damn it. Okay, I need another healing item. Alright, let's see. Oh God. You know what I should be doing too is I should be using Breaker because I'm gonna run into a wall or something if I don't. I want to know how he passively generates heat though. Like that's what I'm wondering. Oh God. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm totally gonna lose all my money anyway, though, even if I do beat him at this point. You gotta hit him consecutively without getting hit as much, so. Yep. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Alright. Well, I don't want to lose my money because, yeah, I think it was a lost cause. I shouldn't have picked on him, honestly. That's what I get for picking a fight. Yeah, okay. We'll just reload. It's fine. I gotta beat him one of these times, man. I can't just leave him. Okay, let's see. Reload. And Cole has returned.
Okay, so steaks can be well done tonight. If you don't like it, we can toss them in the oven for a few more minutes. I'm just asking that you take at least one bite with the sauce. The sauce is red wine reduction.
Okay.
You don't sound...
I can't say I've ever had red wine reduction before, so...
Have you ever had French onion soup?
No.
Okay. Because that's what it tastes like.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I burnt off all the alcohol. No, we did not set the house on fire. I thought we were going to set the house on fire, but it turns out I might actually have some slight skill at this cooking thing.
Apparently so. Alright, let's see if he's at the clinic. Where is the clinic? Is it
not too much sauce. So.
Is the shrine right here, actually? Yeah, it's right there. I'm going to go see if I can exchange my CP without running into Mr. Shakedown again.
I don't think he spawns in the same place twice.
And there's a 1,000,000 yen vending machine over here, but I think I've already used that one and I didn't get anything good out of it, so we'll just leave it alone for now. Let's spend a couple of our CP things here. Because Majimas and Kiryus are two different things, so... Okay, Money Magnet 2, I can appreciate that. And whatever these socks are, I guess we can check those out.
Based on their name, I'd say it gives you more money.
Let's see. It's got to be better than these contacts that I'm wearing. So we got the wallet. Extra safety agent sent in equipment searches. Alright, that's fine. The more you walk, the more your money will multiply. They don't appear to have any effect in combat. What does that even mean? Well...
Takes one step plus 10,000 money.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know if I can deal with having that sound effect on all the time. I think it is giving me money, though. Yeah, it is giving me money.
Oh my god.
That's
hilarious.
Interesting, I guess. Is the screaming lady Cole? I don't know if Cole was screaming earlier, but...
No, that was my mom, because we put the red wine in the pan and we were, like, nervous that the house was going to catch on fire.
Ah, okay.
I can't wait
so there you go.
Your stream so you can go upstairs and see the fucking steak syrup.
Steak syrup.
That's pretty much what it is.
Oh boy. All right, let's see if what's his face is still here. I figure he's not, but that doesn't look like enough blood for him to have bled out. I mean, probably a hospital Majima if I had to guess. Who's this guy? I'm just as involved as you are, so I gotta check and see if he's okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. He'd be at the hospital. Well, understandably so. Oh, jeez. Mahjong Jambalaya. Why do you have a hospital in a Mahjong place?
Would you expect a hospital in a Mahjong place?
I guess not. Yeah, I guess it is an underground hospital.
It kind of needs to be underground, considering the relationship between the Chinese and the Japanese during this era.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that part.
Rocky.
Oh, God.
Take him power nap.
Well, he did. He'll get up and he'll be like, okay, well, I don't know what just happened, but that was a nice nap. Okay, we've been there, Majima, so it's fine. We can go check and see if he's there now.
Guy with bullet holes.
It's just up the street, right? Yeah, it's just up the street, so I don't really have to worry too much about it. I should go buy more healing items, I think, at some point here, but I'll worry about that in a little bit. I'm never going to get used to that.
But damn, can you imagine doing like 20 laps around fucking...
You know, that's what I really should do, though, is I should just, like, take them off, put them on when I'm off-screen, and I should just go from there. You know what I mean?
I didn't know you played this off-screen.
I don't play it off-screen, but this might change that. And I'm just going to stick with the contacts for now, because that sound effect is something.
Annoying.
Something. I don't know where that person was, but they obviously weren't here. Uh-oh. Somebody wants my attention. Hello! The goons want me.
Boink.
Not this again. Not this again. Okay, hang on. Let's break dance on these fools. There we go.
I love breakers so much. You do that shit in a crowd of like 15 goons, they're all just...
So from the sounds of it, Cole's cooking skill is low, not non-existent, just low. Well, it's a little higher than mine. I will admit that much. Cole's actually halfway decent at cooking from what I've seen of him cook, so it's higher than mine.
My food.
I have eaten your food, yes.
You ate the paprikash I made a couple days ago.
I did, yeah. May or may not come back for the end of the stream. Can't come back up and go whenever. All right, Conker. Sounds good. We will see you on the next one, then.
Mr. Shakedown's up the street.
Okay, well, he's not even looking at me.
If you started walking
so
towards you while you were reading the comment and he aggroed on you when you weren't looking, I would have laughed my ass off.
All right, let's see if the big guy's in here in the hospital. I kind of want to find out if he's alive or dead here. Okay, he's alive. Can you, like, move your hand, please? I'm surprised you're up and about, considering you got a bullet in you. They gonna make me play mahjong with him now? Yeah, but what does that have to do with finding people? Oh my god. No, please, don't give me a turn. I've already taken a turn. I know exactly why I don't want to play mahjong right now. That seems like an awfully specific request. Well, he does have pounds and pounds of muscle. Well, that's a good deduction, actually, yeah. This guy knows a lot for somebody who's apparently just a masseuse chiropractor. Really? I'd like to hear what you think you know about him. I think he's just playing you for the mahjong there, Majima. I mean, I'm trying more to make sense of this whole thing. You're not sounding too sure of yourself there, Majima. That is the golden question. You think he's gonna tell me? I mean, I might find out right before I die.
コウモリの入れ墨嗅ぎ回ってるせいなんとちゃうか。
さあどうやろうな。
リサ大丈夫だったか。応援かき集めてきたよ。そいつリサ狙ってる。
I think this is a big misunderstanding.
なかなか楽しかったで。
まだ話は終わっとらん。俺が敵か味方もわからんよ。
They brought a Chinese sword.
それでもやるんか。
敵か味方かわからんのやったら殺
Oh
した
my
方
God.
がマシや。それがこの町の中国人の流儀やで。
That seems like you're ignoring a whole lot of shades of gray here, but... Oh boy. Here we go.
お前ら遠慮選んでぶちかましたれ。
Can never catch a break in this town, can I? Never ever. Alright, guy with a sword is priority numero uno. So we're gonna take him out first, and the other guy got a sword now, apparently, too. Alright. Did he take his sword? Is that what's going on right now? Jesus. I'm just trying to get rid of the guys with the swords. You know, I could pick one up, actually. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. I'm so used to playing Kiryu's style that I'm having a hard time figuring out where I, like if I don't have counters to rely on, so I got to get used to that whole thing again. Get used to actually backstepping and stuff, you know.
出来損ないの殺し屋っちゅうわけでもないか。ちーっと甘く見とったわ。
あんたらの島を荒らす気はない。あの女がなんで狙われとるか知りたいだけ。
Yeah, that's the question. I might be able to do something if I know that.
コウモリの入れ墨の男や言うんやったら多分関係ないで。
So then why are they after her?
誠から何も聞いとらんねやな。
あの女がお前に聞け言うたんや。
あの子は自分の口から言いてないだけや。
どういうことや。
あの子はな、コウモリの入れ墨の男のせいで目が見えんようになったんや。
I think I see where this is going. Okay.
誠は2年くらい前、初めて大阪に出てきた。身寄りも行くあてもない。
What a place to go as an 18-year-old on her own. I guess we found out she hasn't been blind her whole life now, though.
蒼天堀の裏社会にとっては格好の
餌食。
Right.
格好の餌食。
せや。誠に近づいてきた悪い男がおってな。口八丁で誠に身寄りがないこと嗅ぎつけると、急に人が変わったそうや。あの子が逃げられんよう、どこぞの俺に監禁した。
そいつは
My God.
何の目的でそないなこと。
金や。金に決まっとるやろ。
Of course it's always money.
コウモリの入れ墨の男は。
Oh my God, now the Koreans are getting involved? Jesus Christ, we're just mixing Far Eastern styles here. Never gonna get out of this mess the rate I'm going. I'm aggravating 3 countries. Yeah, you don't need to. I get the picture. Wow, that's I didn't even realize that was the thing. She's literally shutting out everything that she saw. But I can bet you. Yeah. I can bet you that's why they're after her, though, because she remembers the guy that sold her off. And if they found out what he's been... Like, if she went to the authorities or something and they found out what he's been up to, it would probably take the whole Yakuza down. Be a turf war. Well, that makes sense.
なんやったらわしが確実に殺したるけどな。コウモリの入れ墨。
Would you believe me if I said that seems appropriate for a man of your stature?
けどこれで分かったやろ。言うてもコウモリの入れ墨は街で自分の顔さらして女さらう程度の小物や。そいつが今誠の狙われとる理由とは思えん。チンピラに雇われて穴に。
Okay, so it's not like I thought. So then why the hell are they, yeah, interested? So interested in her, specifically.
わしの話はこれでしまいや。
I guess we might find out soon. Well, not really soon, but, you know.
オデッセイいう店が倉庫に借りとる場所や。
お前、わしに誠返してもうてええんが。誠のこと殺さんで雇い主とどないなしつけんね。殺されんでいい。
I mean, we're all dead sooner or later, Lee, but...
結局代わりの殺し屋に追われるだけや。せやったら、どないせっちゅう。
Well, we kind of got ourselves into this mess, so...
一つだけ、わしらもお前もヤクザから逃げ切れる手が。
That might be very difficult. More difficult than simply dying.
激薬じみた手や。大事なもん守るためには。
So what are you proposing?
犠牲が必要になる。あんたの協力も必要や。
俺の協力？
せや。ただわしの考え聞く前にやるかやらんかこの場で答えてもらわなあかん。で、どんなことでもやるか。
Well, he was prepared to kill a person before this, so I'd say he's pretty desperate.
やるかやらんか聞いとるんや。どうなんや。
Well, I still don't know what this is, but okay, apparently Mijima's down for it. Is he gonna get to go back to his job at this point, or what?
せやったらあんたは誠んとこにはよ帰り。今日んとこはあの子の面倒を見たってくれ。わしには急いでやらなあかんことができた。
何する気なんやあんた。
目処がついたら教える。それまでは秘密や。この先あんたと連絡つけるには。
I guess you could page him.
キャバレーグランドや。夜になったらそこにおる。俺はそこの支配人。
I mean, that works too.
ほんまか。あんたがあのグランドの。
That's him.
俺のおごり
や。わかった。とにかく夜になったら連絡する。あんた、名前は？
真島五郎や。
Well, now that I've busted this whole mahjong parlor up, let me go and, I don't know, figure things out here. So now what, Majima? You don't say. Okay, gotta head back and check on Makoto. Alright. Is Mr. Shakedown anywhere close? Excuse me, no, not really. And I need to go to the store to buy some things, so I think we should go do that. Writing never stops, which is good. Good pacing makes up a lot of the writing in the games. Some of the games could learn from this. Kingdom Hearts 3. Writing too fast, the autocorrection's going nuts. Oh, jeez. See, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I've heard that there are some issues with the writing with it, but I haven't really experienced it for myself yet. I will. It's just I haven't played any game in the Kingdom Hearts series past 2 yet, so I'll get to it eventually. I'm sure it'll be asked for on the streams at some point, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. All right, let's see what I can go buy. Then we'll probably, yeah, running shoes McGee's over here again. So let's see what he's got going on. And then we'll go buy items, and then we'll call it a day, I think.
What?
Okay, why are you really screwed this time? Yeah, what does she have you doing right now? Absorbent sheet? That's the hope, but... Okay, but why would that help you? Yeah, I mean, it's a little too much to ask, I think, because it doesn't help you if I run the errand for you, does it? Huh. Well, I guess that's fair enough. Alright, I guess we'll make the delivery. I got a bad feeling about this, but we're going to do it anyway. Footpath along the river, Sotenbori Street side. So that's the other side, I think. I get the feeling we're going to get into a fight when we go there, but, you know. Yeah, apparently so, Majima. Alright, let's buy some items. We'll go check that out, and then we'll go from there. You have issues with the story and the gameplay, so I'm not going to spoil it, though. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm sure I'll find out for myself once I get a little closer to that point. This doesn't give me much HP. But I guess it's fine. It's better than nothing. I don't know. I really don't feel like he needs the stamina and all that bad. I guess it gives him heat, but I guess I'll get some. That's fine. There, we filled out our inventory again. That's fine. So now, I don't think I can use the item box at this portable phone right here. Yep, can't use it. That's okay. I was going to get rid of my pocket tissues, but I don't need to get rid of them that badly. Alright, let's check out this lady that Aaron Kuhn's hitting on. And then we'll call it a day after that's done, I think. And hopefully we won't have a run-in with any unfortunate friends of ours. Thank you, don't need it. Well, that's only one guy. Okay, so Makoto's down there. Here's where we need to go, is right up here in the footpath. Okay. And that's where we'll go if I can get down the stairs. There we go. Oh, homeless people. I was like, what are these people doing back here? But it's just a bunch of homeless dudes. That's fine. It's not like they got anywhere to go right now. Is this the girl? She kind of looks like Sachiko a little bit from Kiryu's side. Maybe they're sisters or something. Yeah, his feet are almost broken because of you. Oh, okay, so she's trying to hit on this guy, so that's why she's having the other guy do favors for... Okay. Alright, well, he's not a slave, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, well, why don't you, like... have I was gonna say, why don't you go get it then if it's so important to him, but I don't want her to have to do it, so why don't you actually tell him to get up off his ass and do something for himself instead of getting other people to do it for them. Nope, not at all. You don't owe me shit, but... Yeah, it's not very nice, lady. You two are literally teenagers. You don't need someone running errands for you. You already have 0 responsibilities in the world. Can he now? I'd like to see him try. I actually would. I think we're gonna see if he can actually hold his own. Oh, don't give him that. Don't give him that, Majima. We don't want that. All right, let's see how tough this kid is. Because I am not convinced. I mean, he's got HP, sure, but that doesn't mean shit when I can do this. Trip him up and stuff, you know. Man, what a slaughter fest. Are you sure you're tough shit there now? Stream again later than usual? Not today. Yesterday I started at 6. Today I started at 4:30, so I wanted to give it about 2.5 hours. That's usually where I try to stop with this game, is after about 2.5 hours, and we're coming up on that time now. I just wanted to see where this ended, so. Good. Not so tough now, are you? I mean, I almost think we gotta, Majima, considering what happened. Oh, okay, you're back up on your feet. All right. Did you take another one of those Turiners? I did, but, well, I got a lot of explaining to tell you here. Yeah, I gotta tell him the truth. The kid doesn't deserve to be keep being led along like this. What do you mean, you know? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but that's when you stop doing favors for her, dude. As soon as you find out she's using you, as a matter of fact, you shouldn't be doing favors anyway, but as soon as you find out she's using you, if you've been doing favors for her, you stop. You cut that shit off cold turkey. Okay, well, good. That's the most important thing here. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I guess being dependable is a good trait. It's just... Yes, that's the important thing. That's the important thing. You have to have a mutual respect for one another. If you don't have that, then, well... Yeah, you're gonna end up exactly the way that you are right now. Yeah, it weren't nothing. Just the kind of person you needed to set you straight, that's all. Yeah, it's really not a big deal. Okay, now you're starting to get a little clingy here, dude. Yeah. I don't know what he means by that, but looks forward to running errands for you. What kind of errands could he run for me? Didn't it say he's on the... Oh, Sotenbori footpath. No, that's here. So he's got to be around here somewhere. I'm totally confused. Okay, well, anyway. I need to go get something to eat before we call it a day. So I'm going to go do that. And after this, we'll go do some side activities and stuff. I think that's a nouveau riche. No, he doesn't have the right suit. Never mind. I don't know. Have we gone to this place yet to eat? I'm not sure. We'll see. When I go in, it might make sense. It's almost 1 a.m. for you, so you're wondering. Yeah, not too much longer. Oh, yeah, we've been here before. So Still, it'll be nice to top me off. I probably should be eating at the Dragon and Tiger since, you know, they serve that stuff up. But I don't think I've eaten here before, though. Maybe the hostess is just the same. Well, anyway. Well, that fills me all the way up, so let's grab the sushi set. Sweet. Takes care of that. Okay, we're all filled up. We got our healing items, and we took care of another side story there. Dragon and Tiger's right up here, but there's a save point right over here, so let's head on over. Save our game, and we'll call it a day. And actually, I'm going to use the item box to put these pocket tissues away, because I don't think I'm going to need any of them, so I'll just stock them in there. There we go. So, yes, that's going to do it for today's episode of Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition. What in the world could Makoto be hiding from us? And what is Lee's master plan to get us all out of here alive? We'll have to find out on the next episode of Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition. Maybe, if he gets around to me enough. And also, there's the fact that I'm going to be, you know, sending agents out with the Dragon and Tiger. I got to go see what the guy in the park is doing with his son. And I probably need to go get some breakdancing lessons from the dudes over there. But once we're done with all that, we'll come back to Makoto and move on with the story on the next episode of Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will happen on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good night. I was trying to drag that out long enough for the save to be completed, but I didn't quite get there. Oh well. It's done now.